We will definitely meet again someday, somewhere, someplace.
Has it really been 5 years? Hi, this is Supriyo. The moment is finally here. I've missed you. How about you? There's so much I've been dying to tell you.
First day at IIMS. Please say hi, guys.
But wait. We'll come to all of that. It's time to tell you what really happened these last few years. Since 2014, I dreamt of an international education. I don't have a wealthy family, and I refuse to ask my parents for money or to bury myself in loans. I put my head down. I worked in IT, I worked in a bank, I built this YouTube channel. I saved every rupee until I finally had enough to bet on myself. I applied to 14 universities across the world. 7 of them said yes, and I finally chose the Technical University of Berlin. Leaving India was the hardest decision ever. I packed my whole life into 3 suitcases. October 2021, I landed in Germany to start afresh. I thought I knew what starting from zero meant. I was wrong. Life in Europe has a way of humbling you very quickly. The German academic system was a mountain I didn't know how to climb. The language was a wall I couldn't break through. Most days, it was just cold and incredibly lonely. There were moments, many of them, where I felt like I simply didn't belong here. I worked part-time jobs just to keep my head above water, often wondering if I had traded a successful life in India for a failure in Germany. But that unfulfilled dream, it wouldn't let me quit. I decided to lean in. In 2022, I moved to Poland to study at their top business school, the SGH Warsaw School of Economics. I pushed myself to become fluent in German. I took assignments in Sweden, Lithuania, and Austria. I traveled to 22 countries, not as a tourist, but as a student of the world, a global citizen. By 2024, the dream finally became a reality. I graduated with 2 master's degrees, one from Poland and the other from Germany. But the world wasn't done testing me. It took 300 job applications and a lot of no's before I finally landed a role at Amazon in 2025. I had finally built the life I envisioned back in India. For a long time, I wanted to come back, but I never felt ready until now. It's a sunny day here in Germany. Incidentally, it's been, almost 5 years since I left. This comment had informed me that it was actually, Daniel Craig's last movie that came out on the same day that I said goodbye. I was actually thinking about coming back for such a long time. Even last year, when I was visiting my ancestral village in India, I was just like a few nights just thinking to myself, what a life. How much everything has changed. I wish I could tell you everything. I wish I could tell you the struggles of the last 5 years, the pitfalls, the disappointments, the joys, the sorrows, the happiness, everything that happened to me. You might be also thinking, what took me so long? Look at this little guy. There's this quote by Alfred Korzybski, the map is not the territory. So it says basically that what you can envisage in a map is very different from reality. From the deadly fires in Australia to the all-time high tensions of US and Iran. 2020, I thought it was all-time high tensions, US and Iran. The map is not the territory, my friends. You simplify or you conceptualize things in a very simple manner, but when you actually do them, they turn out to be something completely different from what you had in your mind. And I think that's something that happened to me, which is why it took so long for me to actually find that place that I wanted to be in before I came back on here. I know it's been a long time and I'm not really sure how many people are gonna be watching this video, but I thought, hey, why not give it a try? Sometimes it's quite peaceful here, like today. So you can take a look at the AQI right now. It's 12. Yeah. I'd be lying if I said that the past 5 years have been easy. It's been so many struggles. At many times I thought I'm not gonna make it. It's just gonna be too hard. When I came here, I didn't even speak the language. It took a while, but I went up to C1 level in German. Ja, ich spreche jetzt fließend Deutsch. Ungefähr 90% meiner Zeit in meiner Arbeit würde ich alles auf Deutsch erledigen. Ich halte auch Meetings oder Präsentationen auf Deutsch und ich kann jetzt einfach mit alle deutschsprachigen Leute einfach kommunizieren. Das ist halt gar kein Problem jetzt. So, yeah, that feels really good. But you know, these feelings, they don't come overnight. And I can tell you all about the successes, but you don't see those days when I was just alone in my room thinking about my future, when I was sending hundreds of applications and not getting any results. But luckily, you know, hard work is often the answer to a lot of life's problems, let's say.
Supriyo Panda.
I sent out an email to my newsletter recently, and I got responses from a lot of you who are now in jobs and who found their calling in life, and I'm so happy for you. And that's it, right? Like when you work hard and you enjoy the fruits of your labor, that's when you really, feel good. Man, I love this. Let me show you. Just enjoy everything that nature has to offer without pollution. I wanna get back to regular videos again, just have this exchange with you. I also want to know from you, what do you want? Subjects, topics, themes I should be talking about. Let me know in the comments, and just let me know how you are doing. I'm really excited to know about your life and how it's been for you the last 5 years. I've always been the type of person to tell you to take risks. If you don't go after what you really want, there's always going to be some kind of nagging regret, some kind of thing that tells you, hey, I could have, should have, would have done this. Just take that risk. Just go after your dreams. Just see how it turns out. Maybe you won't win. Maybe you'll just learn something. Why not give it a shot? That's always been my policy. I could have just been in India, never come here, never done the things that I did. Life would be okay, but then again, I couldn't look back and say that I gave it all I had. At least now I can say that. So, why not try? And on that note, I want to thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.